Hello, everyone, and welcome to Telione Season 2, Episode 41. In the last episode, our group, the Sunbringers, traveled back across the desert in search of a coliseum that they had found within the map and journal of the tower that they had spent some time in. Upon entering, they noticed a large serpentine fire creature, kind of just chillaxing on a chair. He started talking, introduced himself as Seraphim, and said that if they could complete the challenge, they can get the reward. If not, they will just probably die. After 3 pretty grueling rounds, being petrified, unpetrified, spells being used very well, lots of creatures dying very quickly, and ultimately you knocking out Seraphim once more and ringing the bell to stop whatever it is that you were on top of from continuing to punch you. You had heard it say, "Hello, and how may I help you?" come from something down below in a very earthquakey and ground-shaking grumble. And that is where we begin. 2 people looking to try and find treasure after hearing a giant thing talk to you.
Oh gosh. Since I am the farthest away from everyone else, I'm gonna kind of go back to where Kai and Enos are, just so we can all kind of regroup a little bit.
Okay, making your way back over to the main, like the important person section of this pretty destroyed Colosseum.
Yeah.
Okay. You're all able to kind of congregate there with the help of ropes and moving people around. You all can make your way into this somewhat covered section.
Do we want to talk back to this thing?
I was gonna say, what I is so we saw like its fist. We can't see like the body of this thing, correct? Since we're on top
you
of
don't
it.
really see much of a body. You're still sitting on most of sand, but like the back end of the arena that was originally filled with sand started to just kind of pour back out as you guys were heading upwards. So you can see like a lot more of this. You can see the full, not octagon. What am I thinking of? The oval of the arena stands.
Okay.
Do we talk to this thing or do we run?
Enos and Kai, you did notice a trap door in the section that you are in now.
Okay. I think before messing with anything trapped, Kyle will kind of just like look up. Hello? Are you nice?
I would like to think so.
Kind of look over at everyone else. He seems nice. He's nice. We're on. I think we're on top of you.
I can feel you moving around. You are
okay.
kind of scratching a good spot.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice. Do you know that there's treasure on top of you?
Not a clue.
Okay. Guys, I think we're getting somewhere.
I have been dormant for a very long time.
Who
Eleanor,
are
did... Oh, my God.
I haven't been asked that question in a very long time. I don't know who I am.
So you don't have a name or anything?
I cannot remember.
Well, because of all your giant fist and older, like big exterior you are. How about Rocky? Is Rocky a nice? Do you like the name Rocky?
It makes sense.
I think if you're okay with it, Rocky. If that could be your nickname.
Okay. Do you all need to be let down?
That'd be nice,
Yes.
I believe.
But we're gonna
Okay.
probably get there's some treasure on you. We're probably gonna investigate that a little bit, if you don't mind.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
You just see one of the giant hands kind of reach up and form just like a palm for you all to stand on, and it is gigantic. It's like a 20-foot hand for you all to stand on.
Nice.
So you just open the trapdoor?
No, no, I don't just open the trap door.
Crazy.
Can I? It's a trap door. I don't have any thieves' tools or whatever.
It's a trapdoor, not a trapped door.
Oh, okay.
So it's just like a hatch that kind of like lifts up.
Okay.
You can do an investigation check, see if it's trapped.
Yeah, I want to do an investigation
Go
check.
for it.
You know what? I'm right there. Why not? Can I do one too?
Absolutely.
What's my
That's
investigation?
lovely.
Oh, it's +3. Okay, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Okay, 15.
Okay.
5.
Enos, it's definitely not trapped.
Awesome.
Kai, it's not trapped.
Okay. I try to just go over, just motion to everyone. It's safe. It's not trapped.
You lift it up, and you can just see it's like a fair size opening now. Once you lift this hatch up, there's like a small ladder heading downwards. You can start making your way down. You see several chests in here, and just money sprayed all over the place.
Ooh.
Oh,
There's
So I
about
guess he wasn't
3
lying.
chests of stuff.
Okay. Before we open, can we tell that these bottom things aren't trapped either? Or can I roll another investigation?
If you want to roll another investigation check, you can. I've never
I
used a
do.
mimic as Monty, so.
That's so terrifying when you say things like that.
I
I've
want to
told you before.
detect good and evil.
Okay. You send out your pulse of energy. The only real bead you get is somewhere deep within Enos.
Fuck.
14 this
Didn't
time.
forget that, did you?
Nothing seems to be trapped down here.
Well, all of these seem safe too, so. And I start making my way to one of the chests.
Okay.
There's 3 of them, right?
Yeah, just to expedite stuff, I'll just start reading off everything.
Okay.
200 copper pieces.
Okay.
I did do total gold piece count at the end, so you guys don't have to do that.
Okay, cool.
So 200 copper pieces, 9,000 silver pieces, 1,500 gold pieces, 140 platinum pieces. So that's a total of 3,802 gold. Whenever you guys are ready, I can start reading off more stuff.
You said 3,802 gold.
Correct.
Total, right?
So I believe
Oh.
the conversion of copper to gold is 100.
What else did you say was in this room?
It's just like the chests and the coins are kind of spread all over the place. That's really all that's down
Sorry.
in this small room.
You cut out a little bit.
I don't know why I'm doing
Yeah.
that. That's
Yeah,
weird.
my robot. All I heard was 3,802.
I'll just bring my
Gold
mic
pieces.
closer and hope that does something. If you're ready for other stuff, I can start reading it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Potion of Heroism. Potion of oh god, this word's a tough one. Diminution. Potion of Superior Healing. And that's kind of sprawled out, one in each of the chests. You also find 2 sets of boots, a interesting looking hat, and a crossbow that seems to have pieces of it missing. And that's all of like the really important stuff. Besides that, there's a bunch of mundane axes, weapons, arrows, stuff like that. There's just a lot of random weaponry, but this seems to be the most important stuff.
Can I investigate the boots?
Sure, you will not ascertain what they are, but you can absolutely look at them.
I want to figure out what they do.
I tried to, as Elidor's kind of like looking over everything, I just look over at the group. Do we have some time? I could figure out what this stuff does if we have a little bit of time.
Got nothing else to do.
Yeah, you guys are pushing a little bit after 5 p.m. at this point.
Okay.
We should definitely, take at least a rest here at some point, because I know we're all really hurt.
Okay. So we do have the time?
Yes.
Okay.
You can take a short rest. Or
As long as our
you
buddy
need to do.
downstairs doesn't decide to suddenly become evil.
He
Why would
seems
you
nice.
even say that? Why would you even say
He
that?
seems
Don't-
nice.
Rocky's our friend. Come on.
That is true.
Oh, you
Oh.
can hear us still.
Correct.
Thanks,
Okay.
Rocky.
Yup.
And I kind of just sit down, and start ritual casting.
Yeah, it is 10 minutes per item.
Ooh, that's a lot of time. Okay,
Yes.
maybe we just grab all of it and we do it later at some point.
I mean, isn't that only 4 items?
It is
Yeah.
theoretically 4 items. You wouldn't really know what 2
Oh.
of the potions are. One of them looks like a healing potion, but it's just really big. But I just
Okay,
gave you the
so
healing.
one,
I just
two.
gave you the other potions because those are weird.
There's 6 things.
There
Right,
is
that we would ha-
7 things, 3 potions, and 4 items that looked important.
Oh, I missed the extra potion then. Potion,
Yeah,
so-
heroism, diminution, and superior healing.
Yes, that's 3 potions.
Yeah, 3 potions, and then 2 different boots,
2 boot.
2 sets
a
of
hat.
boots, a hat, and some kind of crossbow.
Yeah, but we already know it's a superior healing, so we don't need to do
Okay.
anything with that.
In that case, you are correct.
Gotcha. Okay. That's why I was confused. I was like, well, you know what a superior healing potion is. It's only an hour. It's an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got the time.
So-
This is ritual
Yeah,
this
you know.
shit.
What do you want to focus on? Just give me the order of things.
Okay. First, the boots.
Okay. Let me just roll a d4, figure out which one we're doing. Cool, those. You spend 10 minutes looking at these boots. The bottoms of them seem to have like kind of spiky ends to them, and you find out that they are boots of striding and jumping.
Okay.
What those do is you have triple your jump distance, and if your movement speed is less than 30, it can bump it up to 30 automatically.
Okay.
Rascal.
Yeah.
It's only 5 feet, but sure.
Yeah, or you give him to Enos and he can jump 30 feet instead of running. No, he can jump even farther than that because he has a movement speed of 40.
Absolute unit.
Traveling like the Hulk, just jumping from
Yeah.
place to place.
Boing, boing, boing. You want to look at the next boots?
Yeah.
They seem to have a little bit of a blue variation to them. The soles on the bottom have a faint whitish to them, and you find out that these are boots of levitation. So you're able to cast levitate, which means you can go straight up and straight down with them once or so a day. I haven't looked into any of these items really.
Okay. Cool. I look at boots. Raskus, Enos, do you, or anyone, honestly, does anyone want these? Either of these.
Okay, wait. Question.
Mm-hmm.
So it's boots of jumping and strike. Is that both like one of them's jumping, one of them's striding, or is that combined?
Those are like the one set of boots does both things.
Okay. If nobody wants them, I'll take them. But
I mean, it would be useful because I know because of your height, it makes it harder for you to run distances.
in
So it
general.
might be beneficial.
Yeah, I'll take them then.
Cool.
Works for me.
I don't know which of these items are attunement and which ones aren't, so once you put them in your
Oh.
inventories, you can find out.
And the levitation boots.
I mean, I can fly, so I really think it'd be a waste for me to wear them.
I can take Enos. Do you want them?
I'm not a fan of flying.
Okay. I'll take it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why.
So what's left is a hat and a crossbow of some kind.
Yeah. Hat and crossbow. Let's do the hat because I'm just interested in the hat the most, to be honest.
This is one of the simpler ones. This is just a hat of disguise. You can cast disguise
Oh.
self on yourself at will with the hat of disguise.
Hmm. That's cool. Especially hiding from people.
I can do that by myself. I don't need it.
I want to see what this crossbow does first.
Okay. And then I guess we'll put the hat to the side.
Put it in the piggy bank.
Yeah.
Looking at the crossbow, along the barrel of it, you see that there's 5 little inlets where it seems like they could have gems going into them of some kind. There's an orange, red, white, blue, and yellow. At the moment, it only has 1 gem in it. It has a blue gem inside of it. After finishing your identifier, you learn this is a Runic Crossbow. This is a custom item. So, if you have the right kind of gem in it, 3 times per day, you can slap one of the gems and activate the crossbow and make it do another damage type, included into the damage it already does. It is a light crossbow.
Ooh. That is pretty heat.
Yeah,
That's
so
pretty
the crossbow, the light crossbow does 1d8 damage. The added element will do 1d6 damage on top of the 1d8. But at the moment, it only seems to have the blue inside of it.
I'm guessing
So
you
you'd have to
find
we'd
the
have to
gems.
find the rest of the gems first before it'd be usable.
With the identify, it would be usable right now. It's just you only have access to shooting that element.
One element.
Which would be probably lightning with the blue, or would that be white?
No, you're making more sense than I do. We don't know.
But it is called a Runic Crossbow.
I'm the resident bowmaster, so I kind of want to take this crossbow.
I have no use for it, so I can't use it. If you want it, here you go.
Yeah,
I'm close range,
it's
so
calling my name.
All is left is the hat. Does anyone want the hat?
I can hold on to it.
You also do have just a bag of
need
holding.
to.
You can store stuff in.
Oh yeah, we do have a bag of holding. I forgot we do have a bag of holding.
What does a hat of disguise even look like? Let's find out how dumb it looks. So I think it's pretty dumb looking.
Because I can't do magic, I can hold on to it if we ever need to disguise for some reason.
I was gonna say either you or me because I am currently on fire always.
That is also true.
They don't have the hat of disguise in here. It's a attunement item? That's crazy. So the hat of disguise is attunement. I'm pretty sure the boots of shrining and jumping are attunement. Boots of levitation are attunement.
Okay.
But the runic crossbow is not. It's a pretty simple weapon.
So I can only... So 3 times a day, I can get the extra d6.
Yeah, it lasts for 1 minute.
Hell yeah. So I have to... So any hits I do within that minute deals that extra d6. Holy crap!
It's a very cool item.
shit, y'all.
And that's about where I thought those items were going to go, so perfect. One of the items that I rolled was a Brazier of Fire Elementals. I went, I don't think I want them to have that. That's a little much.
Me.
Yeah, it's like, oh, let's just create another fire elemental. I'm like, we'll pass on that item.
Actually, not me. I would not want that.
Yeah, I was like, thematically, we don't need that.
I would take it.
I will have all the summons. I am the cleric.
I am the cleric.
Yeah, so you identify those items. You can spend the extra 20 minutes to identify the potions if you really want to, but that is up to you.
We can put the potions in the
Bag of holding.
And we can do that some other time.
Okay. I don't know what heroism does. I think it's like you can't get fear or something like that. The diminution one, it casts reduce on yourself. So like the spell enlarge reduce, this one just makes you half your size.
Okay.
So that's what that one does. So yeah, you have looted the arena.
Cool. Was that a small rest for us doing that or no?
For everyone but Kai, yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'll just wait for that long.
Yeah, so if the rest of you want to do a short rest, you absolutely can.
I'm kind of swag.
Yes.
Yeah.
Raskus
Holy
is
shit.
hurting.
Yeah, I'm looking at all the orange and red over here. I'm like,
Okay.
good.
I'm alright, you know.
It didn't roll my... Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know how the short rests work in D&D Beyond still.
So you click short rest, and then you can just choose how many dice you use.
Yeah, but then it doesn't roll it or add your health, which I'm like, okay.
Oh, you just do that yourself.
Yeah, I know, that's why I just roll them myself and then mark them off.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, those were...
I have to...
Oh, that's it. That's a 9. Okay, cool. Perfect.
Yeah. So, the other three of you, what are you all doing while Kai is identifying items and such?
Probably just kicking some rocks.
Counting out all the money, actually collecting it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, so question, because it was glitching out whenever we were doing the whole gold thing. I had to disconnect and everything. Is it each chest had that amount of gold?
No, that was like the total amount.
Combined.
Was
the combined gold
3,802.
Okay.
Which
divide
is 950 and 4 silver pieces, I believe. No, 2 silver pieces each. You can check my math because it could be wrong.
Okay. How about this?
Yeah, I got 950.5.
Yeah,
I was doing
like, I
that.
kind of remember what it was. I did it earlier today.
I was trying to do it by like everything, you know, the copper divided by 4, silver divided by 4, and I was like, okay.
I guess I look over at everybody. I'm like, can I count out the money, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. And I start counting it, and I divide it into neat little stacks while Kai's doing his thing. And I'll be fair this time. I will. Damn English. Me and Kai, 950. Enos and Eleanor, 951.
Okay.
Rather than, or do we have to do silver?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Okay.
It's just always
it just
funny
makes it
to be
easier.
annoying about it.
If you say so.
Yeah, I opened one of my other
950.
character sheets earlier today. I'm like, wow, I have platinum, gold, silver, and copper in my inventory. That sucks. I hate this.
So it's
Yeah.
how many gold pieces for every
951 for you and Enos, and me and Kai get 950.
In assorted pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters.
Oh God. Yeah, and all pennies actually. All this in copper.
Pennies was actually the least amount. Only 200 copper pieces.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
While all that was happening, can I go back outside to the body of the salamander?
Yeah, sure.
I'll go with him because I have nothing else to do.
I remember you saying he had a belt. Does it look magical, or does his weapon's probably too big for me to use, isn't it?
The weapon would be a very large spear, almost like javelin sized for you or any normal humanoid.
Mm-hmm.
The belt looked very well made, mainly to hold the extremely giant bell that he had at his side.
Oh, is that all that I
Yeah.
get from it?
Like it's just really finely attached to that bell. Kind of like when you have your wallet, your phone, and a bunch of change in one hand, and it's like lopsiding your pants. That's why he has that belt.
I don't need it then.
It's very good leather.
Well, can I
That's
remove
good.
because I don't want to walk around with a bell. Can I remove the bell from the belt?
Yeah,
Just
you
take
could.
the belt.
You can just slice it off.
I'll take the belt. Why not?
Slice.
Fine leather belt.
Because it looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, I guess.
Short rest's done. The hand is still sitting in the middle of the Colosseum as your elevator out of here. Let's push about 6 p.m. You got about two more hours, 2.5 more hours of daylight.
Do we want to start making our way out, or do you guys think this is a good place to rest for the night?
Are we gonna talk to Rocky? What are we doing anything with that, or are we just kind of?
We should talk to our new friend. I mean, he did help us. He has his hand out waiting for us, and is at the moment the only way we're getting down. Isn't that right, Rocky?
Correct.
I mean, he says. I mean, that's just what it is.
The
hey,
essence
Rocky.
of my magic is based around that bell. I can hear it wherever it is, so if you want to take the bell and you need assistance, you could ring it and I will be on my way.
Just out of curiosity, do you know? I know you said you don't remember who you are. Do you remember like what you are?
I am an earth elemental, small man.
Hey, Rocky. I have a question, and I mean, it's probably a long shot. But does the name Ignis mean anything to you?
That just means fire.
Yeah, it just means fire. You're right. Good.
I do not recognize it as any name.
That's fine. I just a shot in the dark.
What is a shot?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So how big is this bell again?
It's probably like a 15-pound bell. It probably a lot more than that. Think of like the Philadelphia cracked bell, but a little bit smaller.
Okay.
Because Seraphim was a large creature, and he just had it at his hip, so it's maybe like 3 feet tall.
Could it theoretically fit in the bag of holding, if that's okay?
If you extend the bag of holding as far as you can. It will take up a large section of the bag of holding.
We don't really have much else in there except for our rations.
You don't.
Okay. Can we put this in the bag of holding, Eleonora?
No.
I mean, we also have the alchemy jug in there.
Oh, that's true.
We do have the alchemy jug. I forgot about that.
Oh.
It should be fine. They should both fit.
Cool.
Yeah, fuck it.
I mean, sure.
Pushing limits, but it will fit. Just gotta finagle it around.
Yeah, we put it in there because you don't. Made a friend.
You never know when you need a 50-story rock elemental on your side.
Yep. definitely.
That is true. I did not think of that.
You all clamber onto his giant hand, and he just brings you out in front of him and puts you back onto the sands. You look where he is standing from, and it's just a giant crater in the middle of the desert. I don't know what your passive perceptions are. I know Raskus's is really high. I think both yours are really high.
Looking passive perception?
Yeah, you and Kai's passive should be pretty decent. Looking up at him, you can see there's just like holes kind of bored through him, which you would probably assume is from the Ankh-eggs making some kind of anthill out of him. Over the long period of time he was dormant.
I was gonna say, who has the journal?
Anyone, like that, probably.
I was gonna say probably Eleonora and or Enos would probably be the two people who would have the journal from that tower we were in.
Yeah.
I think it was Eleonora.
Yeah,
I don't know if I took it with me. We grabbed the map.
I was gonna say, because I remember there was being some sort of like writing about a situation, about something, and I wanted to know if this was related to that.
The writings had talked about just like a random coliseum that didn't make any sense, and farther to the west there being like a sand lightning storm.
Okay. So this probably was the Coliseum. I'm guessing, maybe, I don't know. Yeah. So at this point we're on the ground, right?
Yeah, like he's kind of like dumped you back into the sands politely.
Okay. I'm kind of just waving at Rocky. Thank you so much. Thank you for being our friend. I really appreciate it.
Your help.
I will probably just be walking around the desert, maybe go somewhere in the mountains, just explore a little bit since I've been freed of whatever kept me dormant.
Of course, you're your own elemental. Don't let anyone tell you different.
You just see him like hit his chest twice, just like it's like echoing within him. Yes.
Just bye, Rocky.
Goodbye, small ant friends. As he starts walking.
Oh god.
Northwest.
Okay.
Nope, that's just west. He just starts heading west.
Oh. Okay. Bye.
Well, that was a little scary, but I think not good. I think things are good.
Yeah,
okay.
Write his name down because you chose a very similar name to the last time he was named.
Did the other group pick a name similar to Rocky as well?
They called him Dwayne.
Oh
no!
Yeah,
that's crazy. Life's crazy.
Yeah.
And we have a bell that can just call for Rocky.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
God, that's never gonna come in handy. There's no way.
There's a city hurtling towards us or something. You never know.
Or we just need him to punt something.
Yeah.
We're gonna be fucking days away ringing that bell. He'll show up 2 hours after everything's done.
He's an earth elemental. He can like glide and stuff. Like
we gotta take we gotta let him, give him time.
Earth glide, baby.
Yeah, I guess if we prepare that far ahead. We'll see on that one though.
Which we never do.
Preparation's not our strong suit. So.
I'm excited for episode 100 when you're like, fuck, we could have called Rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. I forgot about Rocky.
Yeah. So you guys are in one of the southwestish region of this Samarr Desert. What do you want to do with the rest of your day? You have about 2 hours of daylight left before it seems to disappear.
DM,
I want to check out this lightning sandstorm.
Okay.
There's a lightning sandstorm.
From the journal, there was talks of a lightning sandstorm in the far west.
Can since we're kind of out west-ish, can we see towards the west if like any outline or of any storm that we could see from here?
I guess you're like
would that
dead
still be
center
too far?
of the desert right now. I'm looking at the map right now. You're basically
could you-
dead center.
Could you show us the map by chance?
You
It's still the
have
Colosseum for me.
You have it in your notes.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
looking
Thank
at it
you.
now, actually.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go look at this lightning storm. How dangerous can that be?
Okay. Give me perception check, Enos.
Oh,
It's not gonna go well.
I believe in you.
You got it. You're so perceptive.
I can stand in my eye. That's a natural one.
It's like, oh, sandstorm to the west. You look west, and all you see is rocky ass. It's really weird that he has these very roundly sculpted butt cheeks.
You got the mountains on him.
Hey,
Wow.
Like,
Damn.
this man does not skip squats.
He squats that whole Coliseum every day, yeah.
Correct. Also, the Colosseum is a very small portion of his back. He is a very like hunchback of Notre Dame look to him.
Oh, it's on his back.
Yeah.
I would, yeah.
Quasimodo.
Okay.
Let's go.
So if you want to start heading west, you absolutely can.
I mean, you said we're already southwest, right?
You're actually like dead center of the desert, as what I looked at with looking at the desert.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
The closest thing to you would be the mountain range to your south.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Start heading
pretty
west.
that way.
Okay, Raskus, give me a perception check where you all are heading west.
Okay. Perception is +4. Yada yada yada. That's a total of 6.
Okay, I was thinking about giving you advantage on this anyway, so take advantage.
Hey, dirty 20.
Okay.
That's good.
You're looking up a little bit. You kind of turn around, see where you all have come from after having to go around the giant crater that Rocky had left behind. And you can see those 3 stars now that it's starting to get a little bit off of like full brightness of day. And you can see the sun has just made his way between 2 of them and will probably be hitting the center of that tonight.
Alright. Hey guys. Real quick. Little powwow we gotta have. Can I point out the stars to them since I see them? Can I,
Yeah.
guide them to it so they can see it as well?
Yeah, it's kind of hard because you're looking almost directly at the sun, but
Alright, so guys, squint your eyes for me and just
What
take a
eyes?
look at the
Anyway,
the stars. The stars in the sky over there. You guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
yes, you all.
Those have been here for a hot second, and they're getting slightly bigger. And I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that we are anchors to something or something in this desert. I don't recall seeing them in the city. I don't even think we looked for them, but I feel like something bad's about to happen.
Yeah, the only reason you really noticed them in the first place is because you were taking watches out in the open of the desert, which you would have
Yeah.
never really done in Coalfield.
So the sun looks like you said it's going to be lining up. Or
It seems like it,
green?
like using your keen mind feat and how the sun direction moves every day. It looks like it's going to hit the dead center of that triangle.
Yeah, there's some harmonic convergence shit. It is coming, lining up. This is not good.
Do we
so-
know how much time?
It's probably about
tonight.
30 to 40 minutes from now.
Oh shit!
Wait, you
Um,
said because it's about to be like sunset, right?
Yeah, it's pretty close, but like they're off pretty far to the east. So for it to make that, it has to be close to. The sun sets to the
Oh, we
west.
had-
Wait a minute.
You- All right,
Directionally challenged again.
we actually have about 17 hours.
What you don't know is your world is upside down.
Dude,
so.
it's a miserable time being directionally challenged in these important moments like this. It's really annoying.
Well, this is a
So-
different universe. The sun could go a different way.
Yeah.
It doesn't though.
The sun can set to the north.
You're
if you
looking
ask.
to the west, right? And you see the three. See the
And the sun's
It's like I always
behind.
envision them to be up to the east, but they would be to the west in this situation.
Well, all I know is I feel like some shit is about to go down, and we're in the middle of a desert. So that is all.
No, just-
Maybe that's
What
the
do we
best
do?
place for us to be.
Should we call Rocky back?
I mean,
You're basically
Yeah.
following him at this point.
Ring the
Yeah.
bell. Ring the bell.
He has one hell of a lead on you because each one of his steps is several hundred feet.
Wait, maybe.
Maybe.
All right. Do we know if this bell only works once, or is this like?
You have no idea. You could
Shit.
use identify on it.
Maybe we keep following him for now, and you see if something happens.
Yeah, we'll keep. Can Kai ritual cast identify as we're walking?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
just have
we'll
to
walk
have
through-
the item out, so so
Yeah.
you probably have to walk backwards holding the bell.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll keep walking towards Rocky just in case, and we'll identify the bell to see if we can use it multiple times if it's a one-use thing.
okay.
Yeah, you do the ritual casting and all of that. It seems like it's a one-time use deal.
I fucking knew it.
Or it's a once in a very long time.
Son of a bitch. All right.
Did he say how long he was dormant last time?
No.
He just said a long time.
Long enough to forget his name.
Damn it.
So that should be a long ass time.
Like 3
Fuck.
Yeah, it's like 4 days.
Yeah.
He's just not very smart.
Oh god no.
Okay, well, fuck it. Let's just keep walking towards the lightning storm. And
you have
we'll
not
just-
seen it by any means.
Oh, well, in that direction that we
Yeah.
think it's at. And in about 30-ish, 40-ish minutes, we'll see what happens. Because
Yeah, there's really nothing else we can do, is there?
it's
I-
hey, nothing could happen.
I
That is a
have,
possibility.
my health is not looking good, y'all. So
You
I
would have
can't
gotten
take
a short rest in like the hour
Would
you've
I?
been walking.
We're on
Yeah,
Camelback, right?
get you some health points back.
I'll be
Well,
generous. I'll allow it.
I got almost all
Mhm.
my full health back because I used all my hit die.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I got about half, I think. Yeah. I'm
Just short under 24. But also, it was a short.
That was a pretty
3
kooky laugh.
spells. I have 3 spells.
You do also have that ability called divine something.
Yes, I get that back as a at a long rest.
I don't know if you
I
used
think.
it or not.
I used it once.
Oh, okay, cool. Good use of utility.
5d8.
Yeah.
And
I might have to use. Oh wait,
Do I-
it's a bonus action. Oh wait.
Do we get a spell slot back during a short rest?
No. If you're a wizard, then you do. Other than that,
Damn.
you do not. Harness Divine Power, that's the name of it, which
Yes.
paladins and clerics have.
Oh wait, it's bonus action.
You travel
Oh
for
my good
10
spells are
minutes, 20 minutes.
Can I during this time? I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna do anything. But
Attack
I'm
your
going
friends,
to
absolutely.
try to. Yes. No. I don't know if this is even gonna work. I haven't actually tried to talk to him yet. But I'm gonna put like my hand over my chest,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like feel the darkness inside me, and then in my mind, I'm gonna think, if like, can you still hear me? Are you still there? See if I can just-
You don't seem to get a response.
Do I notice Enos touching his chest like this?
Yes, you do notice Enos touching himself sensually.
Mm. Enos, why are you rubbing your nipples?
It's
y'all,
yeah,
I gotta focus my
What?
chi, everyone.
It's It's really hot. All right, I didn't get sunscreen. Just
I'm
kidding.
chafing under my leather strap.
Yeah, I'm chafing. All right. Didn't put bandages on. Anyway, try one more time. I'm just gonna ask. In my head, obviously, I'm just gonna do you know anything about the astral sea?
Again, no response.
No response. Fucking shit. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome.
Thanks for nothing.
I'll let it
Shut
go.
up.
Quiet, human.
Yeah, shut up. I'm truly a gnome now.
30
Okay,
minutes
extra
go by.
pumpkin.
35 minutes go by. A few more minutes go by, and you notice that the sun hits the dead center, and you start to notice that there are lines making their way between these stars within 10 seconds. It's a very quick process of you seeing these lines. They go pitch black. The entire triangle in between goes black. It blasts out. It is pitch black outside, as if it was nighttime for everyone. Everyone give me perception checks.
Ooh.
I don't like this.
17.
Christy, wake up! I don't like this.
Like, oh.
19.
Okay.
14.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Perfect. Just
This is a lot of
as it was
sand.
meant to be, the two high wisdom characters noticed something. What you two see, what looks like something just completely blacking out the entire sky. You're able to see a lot closer. You see orbs of energy, enough of them to just black out the entire sky, as they seem to be enveloping all of the lands of Telione. And you see one of them skyrocketing down towards you.
Towards us?
Yes.
Okay, you cut out. Fuck.
Yeah.
All
There's
right.
just a giant orb kind of approaching you at the moment.
Maybe it's friendly. Maybe it's friendly.
I
We don't
am ready
know.
for my bow.
Okay.
I'm ready to ring this bell. What's going on? Are we doing this?
Okay, wait. Do you mean directly at us or just in our direction?
In your very general direction.
Okay, if it's gonna look like it's gonna hit us, I'm gonna kind of get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, yeah, let's just wait. Let's just see what this
Yeah,
is.
I'll just
What else are we gonna do? What else are we gonna
dodge
do?
action, I guess.
Okay.
Just
do?
in
Yeah,
case.
prepare dodge. Yes, readying dodge.
How
Is
far
there
is
any
Rocky?
kind
He's probably a good 2 miles away.
That's not that far. That's fine. That's fine.
Is
We can
there
risk-
any kind of cover near us?
You're walking through sand dunes. There's just a lot of dunes going up and down.
Enos is our cover.
For you, maybe.
At least mine. No, I rated the
Maybe grow
dodge
again.
action. Ooh.
Okay. You also start to see as it gets closer, that center of that triangle seems to be dispersing a little bit more. The sun is starting to show itself once more as this ball of energy just lands about 15 feet in front of you. No crater, no explosion, no nothing. Just a sphere of dark energy.
I stole roll out of the way.
How big is it?
Ah! What?
Yeah, how big is it?
It's probably about
Well, I asked.
15 feet all around. And from the top, you see it just starts to just rip open in different directions as if it's peeling down. And it peels, and you can see 6 figures standing within this.
Oh, I got my. I'm ready. My javelin
Eleonora,
attack.
Oh,
Fuck.
you are in absolute awe staring at this group in front of you. You're just taken aback by them. Something about their appearance seems to be stopping you from doing anything. As you see
oh.
a group of 6 in front of you. An older man,
No.
older lady, and what seems to be 4 children. all adorned in beautiful black regalia, beautiful clothing. The man, looking a little bit closer, he has a somewhat sullen face. He has this really cocky grin on his face. You can see these fangs coming down from his face. Something about his eyes are purple and just iridescent. Enos, you have to give me a history check. You're the one that saw it. Something about his eyes, it looks like they just go on forever. The lady behind him is just like kind of has her head on his shoulders. Similar, just pale face, beautiful features to her. Her ears are a little bit elongated in an elven way. And then you see these 4 kids in front of them. One has a mask covering their face, and she seems to have some kind of crooked smile all at the same time. One of them seems to be a lot sadder. You can see the sadness in her eyes. One seems to be a similar age to her. Her twin brother, potentially, is a lot cockier and just has his arm crossed, just staring at you all. None of them talking. And then the one in front seems to have a bow staff. She looks to be the youngest of them all, and she has a super cheery look to her face. What'd you get on the history check?
I rolled a 15.
What?
60 minus 1.
Okay, 15. These eyes look very similar to lead investigator Dellen's when he was dying. As this man's just standing in front of you. Thank you. Thank you for all that you have done for us. You've let us here. Another great plane to be exploring. It is the 4 of you, Eleonora, Enos, Kai, and Raskus. Thank you for being the anchors we had so been looking forward to having. Thank you. This seems like a great world. You have magic everywhere, tons of people. Making this world, whatever it is called, it will be ours. And I can't thank you all enough. Do you all do anything?
Am I still, I guess, like, kind of entranced? Wait, also, in case it matters, I'm immune to being charmed, in case that was a part of it, but am I still unable to attack them, or, like, unwilling to attack them at this point?
It's very interesting. It doesn't seem to be a charm effect. It seems to be something complete. It feels like a charm, but it goes way beyond charming.
So I've like lowered my bow at this point, and I just can't.
Yeah, you're just staring.
Who are you?
Oh, I thought you have already figured out some of this information at this point. I am Godus, the Chosen, and this is my family.
1 second. I pull out a book and start writing it down. Give me 1 second.
I just kind of say out loud, just almost as if it's an instinct. Dellen.
That is where you had first found out about everything.
Yeah, I
Do you know what happened to him?
we tried to save him, and his body turned into dust.
That's a shame. He was my first friend.
So you didn't do that?
It wasn't me. It was my family that caused what potentially happened.
So does that mean you're the Tansian family?
Yes, we would be. I'm glad you at least know our names. Just like how everyone else in the world knows our name now. And they know of you and what you have done for us. Thank you. So, we are well known just as much as you all are. I hope you enjoy your stay in our new realm of existence. I hope to see you all later. Goodbye, my little anchors. As you watch the forms start to disapparate in a weird kind of dust in front of you.
Is
I
it
throw
similar?
my spear as it evaporates, like right at
Oh,
him.
god damn.
Why?
You throw your spear and it just seems to bounce off of something in front of them.
All right.
And I need you all to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Ooh. Are we in Eleanor's thing?
Yes, you would be.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
And that's
Am I-
what, +5 to it?
Oh shit!
No,
It's a
it's
plus
a
three.
+3.
+3, my bad.
Where
Am
was
I
that anymore?
like back to normal now?
Yeah, once he got like halfway through his speech, you were able to kind of regain yourself. It was very bizarre.
I assume this is magic, correct? Because if so, I get advantage on it.
Theoretically, no. You will be learning what it is in a second.
Okay, it's 15 then.
Okay.
21.
21.
19.
Okay.
With a plus 3.
21?
14.
What?
14.
Okay. Looking at them as a source of like energy and power, your brain was just just raking itself. It felt like there was just claws rubbing against the back of your brains the entire time you were in their presence. So now I get to introduce something that has been going on since like episode 6.
Yeah.
Who all has this? Kai, Enos, and Raskus. At the top of your journals, you should see your tiers of insanity that you all have.
Oh jeez.
Is this on roll 20?
This is on roll 20, yes. And level 2 is now Enos and Raskus.
Easy.
Oh wait, when did I get this magic item?
Which one?
The Night Mother's Kiss.
You got that a long time ago.
Completely forgot about it.
You got that off of the Drider before going to the Underdark. And Eleonora, I just shared yours. You can see what yours is in roll 20.
Okay.
This is absolutely
Easy enough.
Fuck.
Yeah. So each of you have very different things kind of going on right now. And it's finally seeing the family that you kind of understand what's going on with what has been happening since you've put Dylan to rest. The weird bouts of chills going up your spine. The urge to want to scream on occasions. It's starting to all make sense and lead back to this Tansian family.
Is that what caused me to pass out that one time?
Correct.
Just randomly?
Yeah. You were at a level of insanity that made you pass out.
Damn.
And that is where we will take our break.
Oh, wait.
Oh?
What was Godus's name? Godus the what?
The Chosen.
The Chosen. Okay, that's all.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was flipping through my notes like a crack fiend. I was just like flip. I was like, it's right there. It's in my notes. It's in my notes. I see it. I see it.
I was looking
wrote
for
it
the
down.
woman's name, but I couldn't find it.
I don't think we
forgot
had that in our
I know.
notes.
I believe you do have the wife's name.
Yeah.
Wait, let me look.
Yeah.
She's the one that's been talking to
I've had
Eleonora.
the wife's names and I've said it before. It's Baroness.
That's-
Yeah.
That's not the
Oh.
wife's name.
That's me.
It's not the wife's
Ah.
name?
Is that someone else then?
That's something completely different.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
What?
Sure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Then I guess I don't know. That's the only other name I could have. I thought I had.
I thought someone said her name before, but I could be very wrong.
A good thing you didn't say it then.
Yeah,
We don't have
I
it.
don't plan on it.
Yeah, I think that's the only other name we have.
Yeah, so just beyond the like raking of the brain of your brains, you feel almost all of you like collapse to your knees just from the presence of such power in front of you. If anyone's trained in Arcana, actually, you can do something here.
Me.
Cool.
Not me.
Okay, am I just rolling a d20 and add the thing
Yeah.
to it?
Just
Cool.
give me an Arcana check.
Come on, Kai. Period. That is a 17.
Okay. It's a very high DC, but I will give you a little bit of knowledge. Kai knows, through being elemental, the different elements of magic. You also know that there are wizards that work towards lichdom and demi-lichdom, and the fear that that can bring. The presence of this family trumps any of those fears that you could have ever imagined thinking about liches and demi-liches.
Whoa. So they're on, like, they're just on a different level entirely.
Yeah, Godus himself feels closer to a god than a lich.
Oh. Okay.
Just on your first meeting with him. After you all meeting Godus and the rest of the Tanzian family for the first time. You are still in the middle of the desert. It's about to be duskfall. Nighttime is approaching quite rapidly.
It's late, right?
Yeah, it's pushing about 8:30 at this point.
I kind of just look around. That was what Dylan was talking about, everyone. I don't even... They're the astral seed thing that Dylan was talking about. Do you think he wants to conquer Godus and his family, correct?
Presumably, I guess.
Throw away.
I don't want that.
I don't think any of us want that, to be honest with you, but can't do anything about it right now.
Kai, when you say Godus, you feel
Uh-oh.
a chill go up your onyx spine.
Okay. Do I feel like just like looking at me? Do I feel just like things around me, or like do I see anything weird? Or
Now, you all have kind of felt that experience before with the Veranestra stuff that had happened,
okay,
but this one just like hit you as soon as you said Godus.
okay, like almost I had to swallow it down, kind of.
And you are now at the second level of insanity.
Okay,
Damn.
Anyway,
Continue.
I think we should just. I think we should just sleep. I don't know what to do.
I want to get settled and I need to pray.
I can, I guess I can try glitter gold as well to see something, but I doubt it.
Also,
Not
I
really.
would have hesitated before saying pray. Like I was trying to find the word.
Thanks.
Suddenly the thunder sandstorm doesn't seem that important. We need to figure out what we're gonna do about this.
Are you going to try and set up camp here, or are you going to move somewhere?
Is the thing in the sky still going on, or is that done?
It was just like a giant wave of that similar black energy. You have a pretty good assumption that that went to every single person on Telione.
Were we heading straight west, or were we going kind of northwest?
I would say you're heading predominantly west.
So we'd be pretty far from Pancala.
At this point, looking at the desert map again, you're about halfway from the Colosseum to the next river.
I guess,
What
yeah,
if we took? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, yeah, we should just set up camp here.
Could we set up camp at the Colosseum, so we have at least some cover?
The
And
crater of the
then-
Colosseum?
Oh, that's right. It's
Because
gone.
Rocky took the Colosseum.
God damn it. Okay. Then yeah, we can just set up here, and then we can start heading back towards Ankala in the morning.
Yeah, as
Maybe-
you all are setting up your tents and everything, Raskus, the sending stone in your pocket is making a sound.
Oh. Yellow.
What did you all do? This is now General Aubrey Masterflower.
Yeah, I assume it's like out loud. Everyone can
Yeah,
hear it.
everyone can hear it. What did you all do? I just saw that it didn't even go through Discord. I talked.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cut out.
What the fuck?
Hey Aubrey, we didn't. I'm gonna be real with you. We didn't do anything. This kind of happened. Apparently we are anchors for something. And this just happened. We didn't do anything to cause this event right now. I think it was just a certain time period had to pass before this could happen.
Well, the woman is now in Carleone, destroying the entire place. The king is already dead, so
Oh,
The king? As in the king?
yes, as in King Badrel Calder is now dead, deceased. His entire castle gone.
Oh, what? We fucked up.
well, again, this wasn't us.
We are
So
being framed.
we're not being framed. We just
No, I know.
we didn't know. Nothing happened, but we tried. We tried our best. We're in the middle of a desert right now. We're kind of near Carleone. Should we head that way? Do you think would be best?
I have no idea. Just try and stay safe. If you've brought them here, it's kind of on you to get rid of them all.
Again, we didn't really do anything to kind of bring them here. We didn't go out of our way to do this.
DM thinks otherwise. You all touched a lot of shinies.
One person touched shinies, the other person got affected by that one person touching shinies.
I don't know what
Anyway.
you're talking about.
Anyways, yeah, we'll figure this out. Just give us some time. This is how it goes for us. So.
Well, I'm gonna need you to
Oh no.
The connection seems to end.
Batteries probably died, guys. Maybe we should just get some sleep.
She probably hit a dead spot. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
through a tunnel.
We're driving through a tunnel right now.
I'm
Aubrey,
sure she's
sorry.
fine. I'm sure she's fine.
Sorry, my T-Mobile really sucks out here.
Yeah. There's no towers anywhere.
Oh, that's definitely.
Before we sleep, I want us all to be safe, and I think I'm doing this as I'm like trying to like set up camp and everything.
Mhm.
I think what would be best for all of us is saying what's on our mind and leaving everything on the table. We don't know what we're up against, and there's so many things stacked against us. I don't want one of those things being each other. So, I'm gonna open the floor And I need 100% honesty. Because dishonesty will only get each other hurt. I need all of you to say yes.
I'm not really in the mood to share my feelings right now. We have important things to do.
No, but it involves that. And it might not be now. It doesn't have to be now. It needs to be at some point. Okay?
We'll see. And I'm gonna go to, I guess, whatever my tent is that I share with. I guess I'm still sharing it with Enos. I don't remember. But I go off.
That's fine. I wasn't gonna ask her. Enos, before you go, you wanna go and watch with me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Raskus gets to go to sleep. Woo!
Woo! Oh, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
DM, can me and Enos go into the Whisper channel?
Yep, moving already. Welcome to the Whispers channel.
Do you want us to roll for perception as we're doing this too?
We'll do it afterwards with everyone's around.
Okay. So I'm guessing we're already been on our watch and it's just us just sitting there. Enos, I respect you as a person. I do. You made me realize that being a warrior has something to do with loyalty and has to do with nobility and has to do with self-respect. So when I ask you this, I need you to be forthcoming with me, please.
Okay. I'll try.
I saw you having a conversation with Eleanor. And I know verbatim, don't ask me how, you said the words, I still have it. What does that mean? You still have what? Don't try to find a way to lie yourself out of it. Please be honest with me.
Do you remember a couple nights ago when I asked you if to take care of me if I turned?
I do.
Do you remember? Did we tell you about the Order of Odium?
No.
No. Okay. Long story short, I guess, the friend that we made in the Underdark winter, when we met them, they had this strange mask. At the time, we didn't know what it was. That was just a mask. Come to find out that it was from this order, the Order of Odium. We found out from this drow from the Underdark. This order.
I'm not going to say their name.
The Allbrain.
Yeah, there you go. Close enough.
Yeah, I have their full name as well, but I'm not gonna say it. There's too long. The Order, their objective is getting rid of anything angelic or demonic in this world.
You see how that's an issue, and you see how that's an issue for our situation. Right?
Yes,
Okay.
I understand.
Okay.
It drove a wall between Eleanor and Winter for a long time until we got rid of their mask. But it seems that in our journey to find you, someone dropped a mask into my bag. And in an attempt to get rid of it, or at least get rid of its control over me,
Okay.
I still have the mask in a sense. That's what I meant.
Okay.
But it doesn't
Enos.
control me like it did Winter.
Okay, but my question is, this is literally what I was talking about. Is there any way that that mask will drive a wedge through everyone? And I don't need a I don't know, I need a yes or no. Because if it's a I don't know, you're a liability.
Eleanor doesn't understand, but I made a deal with this person, their leader.
That didn't answer my question, Enos. Yes or no?
The deal is that he won't hurt you and he won't order me to hurt you. Any of you. You're safe from him, from me. So because of that, I don't think it will. It shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
That was the point of the deal, but Eleonora still doesn't.
So you're comfortable with eventually, if I'm getting this right, you're comfortable with striking down some random Samarr who hasn't harmed you, or some random tiefling that hasn't harmed you. You can sit with that.
At the moment, there was no other choice. It was that or Eleonora, or you even, I don't know. He was in my head. He tried controlling me once, and I had no other choice.
I don't want to have to strike you down. I feel uneasy. And from what I learned with Shayla, variables that I can't picture out in my head of things going well are only things that can lead to pain. If I can't plan it out and think before it can happen, then it's only something that's in my way.
Well, we have a plan, don't we?
You have a hope.
No, my plan is if I get out of control, you take me out, regardless. If I am in the way, you take me out.
And I'll still do it. I really hope it doesn't come to it, Enos. And if the moment there is a way that you can get yourself out of it, I'll drop anything.
There are more important things right now than me. And figuring this whole thing out with the mask. And then I don't want to hurt anyone, obviously. Especially not someone who doesn't deserve it.
Yes,
Entity,
but
this person inside of me is evil. I know that much. But at the time I had no other choice. To protect you, to protect Eleonora, I would do anything.
I hear you, but that control that you have, for now, it's gonna run out when you eventually don't want to do what they want you to do.
I know.
As long as you know, Enos. And I just continue just looking up at the stars, just trying to sit there and plan out how other people think. Kai's face is not as where it used to be very like charming, is now trying to be a tactician and figure out how to move amongst all these people.
Yeah, and looking up towards the stars, you do not see the three that was the cause of that event. They seem to have disappeared afterwards.
Okay.
Thank you, Kai. I'm really glad to have you back.
I'm glad to be back, but I just got you all back. I don't want you to disappear again.
I won't.
Ready to head back?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, overall's pretty good.
So now give me perception checks, you two.
Me or
No,
those two?
the two that I just took away for a while.
What's one?
I got a. That makes sense for all of that. A 10.
Yeah. Kai, you're very stargazed at the moment, which is why you're able to notice the three stars that were there before seem to be gone. Enos, what's the total? With a natural
23.
Okay. Very, very far in the distance, to the west, you see some kind of lightning storm. Doesn't make much sense, but you do notice it. So unless there's anything else, we will move to the second watch with Eleonora and Raskus, or just one of them.
I guess I have to rest now.
You can take a point of exhaustion.
Would I have enough time if I try to do what I want to do and then go to sleep? Would I still be able to take a long rest?
That's fine.
Okay, yeah. Before I go to bed, I'm just gonna find, like, the corner of the tent farthest away from where people are taking watch. And I'm gonna kind of just, like, kind of sit on my knees and just lean forward. And I want to try to enter back into the vision state.
Okay. And you focus very hard, trying to go back to the springs of which you've learned most of your paladin powers, or at least your original paladin powers. You feel that you're very close to it, and that you might have a very limited time here. But you don't know what it will cost.
I want to keep pushing to try to get to it.
Okay. You close your eyes, focus harder with a Luthriel in between your hands. You can feel the water in the pommel just rotating with all of your focus putting into this. You break through the bamboo shoots once more, and you see the waterfall in front of you. It becomes a little slow at times, then speeds up very quickly. The tree looks like it wilts a little bit, but then comes right back to where it's supposed to be. It doesn't seem like it's in a very stable state, trying as hard as you are right now.
I want to just kneel next to the pond and place my hands in the water and just try to see if I can get Eldath to come back so I can speak to her.
You look into the pool, and you see that red gem that was on Dellen's armor. It's right in the center of your forehead. You look up, and you see the 10-foot tall elven dryadic figure appear from out of the tree once more, looking over to you in a very concerned look. What is the problem?
What do you know of the Astral Sea?
It isn't my normal place of being. It's in between all of the realms.
What do you know of the Tansian family, if anything?
You see her start to convulse a little bit at the name of you saying the name. I'm not... I can sense that there's something afflicting you. I've never been able to put a name to it. Give me a insight and then a perception check.
So the insight's gonna be a 16 and the perception's a 19.
You know that you're going into the deepest parts of your mind to even attempt something like this. The person you are talking to might be 20% Eldath. With a decent insight check, whatever's been happening in your brain seems to be able to come into this oracle world with you. With that very high perception check, every time she seems to jostle around a little bit, you see a little bit of dark smoke coming from around her neck that shouldn't be there.
Well, how do I fix this? Even this is corrupted. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix this, and it's my fault.
Well, the thing is, you can't fix the inevitable, little oracle.
As like her head just jostles around aggressively.
Do I recognize that voice?
You would. As the
What
one
would
and
I
only Varanestra.
How did you find your way into here?
Well, I'm in your brain. I'm a part of your insanity. How cute. I've never been within an oracle's mind before. Always a first for something with your little troop.
Who and what are you?
I'm just very powerful. You've been to my home. You should know. From whence I come, we are very magically inclined in the Feywilds.
As you see the visage of Eldath, her smile's just like cracking and ripping at her face as this creature is talking to you.
Give me back my goddess.
It's a little bit late for that. She's even less powerful than I am, and I am a dead god.
What are you doing in my head?
Taking home is a very nice waterfall. It could use a little bit more death and the such. But it is...
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I'm just gonna talk bullshit, so go
Oh.
ahead.
Do I have my weapons on me in the vision state?
You would. You at least have a Luthriel on you.
I'm gonna pull my sword.
You would dare pull your sword on your own goddess? Adorable.
You're not my goddess.
I am the visage of your goddess, though. Imagine how she will feel when I tell her you attacked her.
I'm gonna go with my gut on this one. I'm gonna stab her.
She's very far away.
Oh, she's like in the middle of the pond?
She's at like the tree on the far right side. You'd be like the dead center meditation area of the pond. You're probably like 40 to 50 feet away from the tree.
Is the pond shallow? Oh wait, Am I able to use my Radiant Soul in Dream State?
Would you like to try?
Yes.
You
I wanna
pop
try
out
to
your beautiful white wings, and as you flap them, you watch as the feathers start to just molt off of the original wings. You try to get lift. You get maybe 5 feet before the wings get completely destroyed.
Oh, no, 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 no. You will not be getting any closer. Not this time, at least. You are my favorite, because you are the closest to being a puppet.
How did this even happen? How did you get in my head?
Exposure therapy? I don't know what you want from me. I just stayed here, and I just kept growing and growing the more you learned about my little family. Lovely, aren't they?
Who are you to the Tansian family?
The easiest way to describe myself would be the mother of insanity.
Fuck. Y'all, I fucked up. You said you were a dead god. What were you the god of before?
Beauty. I was a beautiful god within the Feywilds. Most of us are when we are in the Sealy courts. But even the powerful can get put in their place. Just like what I'm doing to little Elfaf right now.
Not knowing if I have my bow on me, I'm just gonna instinctually reach back to where I would normally have it.
Yeah, you reach for your bow, and a snake gets pulled from where it would usually be, and the snake just wraps around your arm.
Is this your fears?
I'm gonna scream. I hate snakes.
You're fighting your own insanity within your own brain. Goodbye.
As the figure scoops back into the tree, and you just let out a super audible scream. Everyone hears it. Enos and Kai. You're on watch, Raskus. You wake up at that point.
Do I wake up,
Mhm.
or am I?
You are like full starfished on the ground of the tent.
I take out the staff and run
I
to
rush
the
into
tent.
the tent, yeah.
You just see Eleonora just laid out, sweating profusely.
Can I do a medicine check on her?
Sure.
I'll kind of just kneel next to her. Are you okay? What happened?
I'm just shaking, like inconsolable.
16 on the medicine check.
She just went through an immense amount of mental pain. Nothing enough to do physical damage, but you can see, like, looking into her eyes, that she is in a wild state, or she at least was in some kind of wild state.
I kind of just crouch, look next to her, and try to hold her hand to calm her down.
I'm gonna like jerk away, like I'm afraid of being touched, and just trying to catch my breath and reorient myself to being back in reality.
Eleanor, whatever it is, isn't real. You were dreaming.
No, it wasn't a dream.
We can't
It wasn't
help
a dream.
We can't help if you don't say anything. How can we help you?
I don't know. I'm an oracle now, and I was in a vision, and I saw Veranestra, and
Okay, that's something.
my goddess might be dead. Or gone, or farther from me than I've ever known, and I don't know what to do, and it's just all my fault. It spills out.
Eleonora, how long have you been dealing with this?
I had my first vision a couple days ago. My first full one. But it was different than this. I saw something different. But I was trying to ask her about the family and then Veranestra took her over and now I don't even have safety there. I don't know what's happening to me.
Oh, I can't say that I know what's happening to you either. But I can say that you're safe around us, at least.
I want you to look at Enos.
Do I catch her glance? In this moment, I will audibly say, but since he mentioned that, and I know, I just get really close and look her in the eye. Whatever he has going on, I know already.
In my first vision, I was killed. Or almost killed, and at least a few of you were there. Enos, you were there. So no, I don't know who I can trust anymore.
It was a vision. Do these visions always come true, or is it a possibility?
It depends.
You don't know.
No, it depends.
On?
I don't know.
There's a lot of unknown variables at the moment, Eleonora. We're in the dark just as much as you are. I feel like it's very far away to say that we are concrete in anything. Saying how you will die, by who, around who, if you'll even die in the first place.
Everyone dies.
Obviously, Eleonora.
Everyone poops.
Obviously.
And besides, how do you know that was an actual vision? You just said Veranestra took over your goddess. What if that was Veranestra showing you what she wanted you to see?
This time was different. I forced myself into the state and I wasn't ready.
Enos, the second time you say Veranestra, you like choke it down. You also let out a scream yourself.
Oh boy.
You have a good assumption mentioning any of the family name, including Veranestra, is increasing whatever is going on with you all.
I'm just gonna check my levels real quick.
Where have I heard this before? Guys, do not say the name. Whatever you do.
We get that idea now. We get that.
Yeah, Kai got the first hint of it, but since you just went Veranestra, I just went,
I'm happy that once I got the one, I was like, we're good.
Yeah.
I didn't know it applied to her as well.
Man, you've been saying it so much.
To be fair, it's kind of a fun name to say,
It is
but
a very fun name, and there's a lot of lore behind that character before what I did to her.
That's worthy of 2 tiers, I think.
oh, you don't even know the half of it.
But
Well,
ooh. Anyway,
just, I think what's best is trying to figure out what our next move is and moving one day at a time.
Let me finish. I know what she is to the family, or at least I think I do.
That's good. Information is good.
She said that she was a dead god, that she used to be the goddess of beauty, and that she was associated with the Sealy court of the Feywild. But
Which none of you know anything about the Sealy or Unsealy court.
So that would just be a name.
Just like a name. But she called herself the Mother of Insanity now. And she said that she was even more powerful than Eldath. I think she's part of what gives the family their strength. Or where they may have come from, or she has something to do with how they are and why they are that way.
Well, maybe we can find if she's the source of power. Maybe we can find a way to cut off the source. I'm not saying directly, but maybe there's a way to weaken her. I don't know.
How do you kill a dead god?
Kai would be aware of undead and like necromancy being a thing. Okay.
You have necromantic spells.
Oh, I
Your
do.
healing spells are necromantic.
Yeah. Necromancy is a thing, so I'm not surprised. And I'm not saying it's not a possibility. I'm spitballing. I'm trying to latch onto anything. It might be a possibility.
I think we deal with what we can. At least we know the family itself is they're physical, right? They're not, gods. We can kill them.
Something about when we saw them felt godly.
Yeah, like I'll point out, like, even the youngest daughter looked like she could probably take any of you right now.
I know different types. I've seen and felt different types of magics, and was the closest thing I felt to a god. It's something different.
Question. When I was in their presence, it was at a similar feeling to how I felt in the presence of Eldath before. Or, is it similar?
The presence for you when you're around Eldath is admiration and devotion. To them, it was intense fear, but charming to them. Something about their presence to you was abnormally charming while scaring the shit out of you at the same time.
But it has a different feel as far as, even just kind of, sensing, because I don't know, never mind. I didn't even use any.
Yeah, Eldath being the god of peace, she doesn't emanate that same energy that you felt from them. She emanates happiness and stuff like that. You just felt power from them. Similar, maybe, but the emotion along with them is what really took away from everything else.
All right.
On the bright side, though, we have a lead, right?
We have something.
We can do some research on this Fae goddess of beauty now. We know a little bit more.
We can look up whatever the Sealy court is.
Mm-hmm.
This is something.
It's something.
And here's to something.
A little above the board thing. When I said God of Beauty, pulled that out of my ass, checked the forums, I was right. I think that's what she is, but I looked that up months ago.
Quick question.
Okay.
Would I know if my mentor knows anything about the Fae?
They never
No.
brought it up.
So that wouldn't be a place to go then.
No. Them
Cool.
being very nature-based would have been potential, but they've never mentioned anything about that.
Would I like? Maybe we could go there if we don't find any like library or anything. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
It's a crapshoot,
Yeah, it is. It is.
which
Alright.
the entire world is now in what I call
A
the
crap.
rapture. So everything's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
What's
Alright.
Raskus doing, hearing two of his allies scream in the other tent?
Yeah, so I had a question. Was I also on watch with Eleonora?
This was before she did watch. This is before your
This
guys'
is-
watch. This was during Enos and Kai's watch.
Okay. Well, to be honest, Raskus is definitely going to check up, but is not surprised being awoken upon screams again at this point. So kind of,
Oh,
it's
it's Tuesday.
yeah, classic. And I make my way over to the tent and make sure everybody's okay, but
In your pajamas.
I'm not. Yeah, in my PJs. I got the little pajamas like with the little butt flap on them.
Perfect.
Little corgis on
That's
them.
exactly what I imagined.
Yeah, I got corgis imprinted on them. I drew them on them, so they're like dick dogs.
Yeah, there's just stick figures, but it just says corgi on it.
Yeah, I'd be sitting like in a cart and like scribbling on it. But I'm just watching. I'm just listening and watching.
You're just taking in all the information of the crosstalk.
Yes.
Sorry, can I check my amulet
Yeah,
and see if it's still
it looks the same.
Eldath? If real Eldath is still okay.
Yeah, seems to be perfectly fine.
Okay.
Give me an Arcana check, Eleonora. Or religion, because hopefully you're proficient in religion.
Not that look.
I rolled a 2.
Mm.
So my religion is a +3, so that's a 5.
Yeah, you're like trying to look for information, but you're still just in such a shell-shocked state that it's difficult. You can't really find the information you're trying to look for.
I'm gonna try and sleep. Wake me up for my watch, please.
It is your watch.
I'll take it.
No, this was before my long rest.
Yeah, I think this is when, like, the very beginning of the of your watch.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I can. I'll take over instead.
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah,
get
we'll
some
finish
sleep.
up and then we can go.
Yeah, then I'll step in.
Okay, Raskus, give me a perception check.
10.
With the explosion of energy that came from the sky, a lot of the clouds just got shunted away above this desert, with the orb of the family coming toward you, just evaporated all the clouds in the sky. You get to see them start to come back. You see a couple desert rabbits running around. Quiet. Very quiet.
As this is happening, I'm going to begin to write a note,
Okay.
but I will not share with what it says.
You can just text it to me if I need to know.
Yeah. I'll text it to you later.
Yeah. Raskus, during your watch, Enos, you get a really sharp pain in your chest.
Oh, god damn it.
And
Huh.
like you're sleeping, it becomes really uncomfortable to sleep. You open your eyes and you are just being lifted up. And you just hear in your head, "What did you all do? Coldfield is in an utter shit show right now.
Oh, now you want to talk.
I was asleep. What do you want? I'm human.
What do you mean you were asleep? It was 7 in the afternoon. I don't know.
You think a criminal organization that works underground gives a shit what time it is?
No.
It is very hard to run a criminal city with 2 crazy people running upstairs.
Well, glad to have you here. I was actually asking for you earlier.
Well, I'm
You know, this is
sorry, I was
exactly your
taking
kind
a
of
nap.
thing. This is exactly your kind of thing. People not from this world.
Yes, but the thing about Asimars and tieflings, angels, and devils, as you know I'm so emphatic about, is they're a lot easier to kill than whatever came out of the sky and started ripping my entire city's ass open.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. So are you going to help us get rid of them?
I will take care of what I need to take care of. But my informants tell me that it's your group that's at fault for this.
Well, I wouldn't say it was at fault. It's more like we were used.
You know, maybe I do like these guys.
Mm.
We have very similar strategies.
Mm-hmm. We can let them destroy your city if you want.
I
We
have
don't
so
have to
much
go
stuff
back.
under here, though. It's just kind of annoying. I'm gonna have to move anyway. And I know where you are at all times, so it doesn't really matter.
So, is that all you want?
Yeah, I'm
You're
just
not
pissed
asking
off.
to help?
I got woken up to hearing the world's ending.
Uh-huh. All right.
And it was your mug at the front of it.
Yeah, it tends to happen a lot. You'll get used to it.
Apparently.
Yeah, that's what you get when you keep me around.
Well, we'll see what events occur if I'm gonna have to call you in.
We're trying to deal with it anyway.
Yeah. So keep enjoying your little adventures, whatever you're doing. I don't really care. But I'm getting word that every capital in the fucking world is getting attacked right now.
Yeah, we've heard something similar.
So I don't know how much pride you have in being a Telione citizen, but it's kind of a big deal that we're losing all 5 capitals.
What do you suggest we do?
I don't know. Fix it.
You're no help, are you?
No, I'm not. I am a manager.
Yeah. That
tell
seems
people
about
what
right.
to do. I don't fix problems. I have other wizards and smart people that do that for me.
Why don't you ask them and get back to me?
They're in the middle of not dying right now.
We got time.
We got time. Fuck you. And then you don't hear anything else.
Great help. Thank you. And I go back to sleep.
I'm just making sure you guys know that everyone knows it's you. So yeah, the watch goes by very uneventful, Raskus.
Swag.
You all wake up in the morning, middle of the desert. No Rocky Balboa in sight.
Oh.
Every time you say that, I laugh because my dog's name is Rocky, and that's the reason why we named him Rocky.
So yeah, Val, if you want to, I don't know if you've checked out your next level of insanity or not, but you can.
Yeah,
Cool.
I did.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's the morning. Where do you guys want to go?
What's the plan, guys?
I have a question. Would I know or recall if there is a way to get to the Feywild?
You don't know anything about the Feywild, really. You just had those very weird dream instances where you've been told that you were there. That's
But
basically as far as
I-
your knowledge goes of the Feywild.
But I wouldn't know if there's any way of, like, getting there.
You're just a small town girl. Feywild's a little above your pay grade.
My father was a librarian.
Yes, but
God.
this is a little bit bigger than that.
Love of elderberries.
And a wizard, but it's
How big is the library, actually? That's a good question.
Which
And you're
library?
on top.
Yeah. Because if we need to do some research, we need a big library.
That's back.
how-
in
I know
Dog-
nothing.
No.
How big was
Backtrack
the
a bit.
library in Honkalo? Ben Turner's place.
Ben
Yeah.
Turner's was Coalfield.
Goldfield. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Damn.
it was Coalfield.
He gave you guys a
Okay.
few books that I don't remember anything about.
Well, Winter a book.
Oh yeah, he gave Winter a book, I guess.
I have a book on the history
Fuck.
of my family. That
God
I've
damn
yet
it,
to
Winter.
read.
Well, it was a
I wrote
biography
them
of
down.
my grandfather.
It
Mhm.
was connected to the Other Planes book, Temple of the Ring Sun, Necromancy, some kind of necromancy book, and of military status by Stormate. But
Can
how
we pull
how
that out?
Which
The
one?
necromancy book, I think Winter has as well,
yeah.
because it was all about bodies
Mhm.
and internal organs and stuff
Bodies,
like that.
bodies.
Yeah, so there's the library in Coalfield that's run by Ben Turner. That's the first real library you've come across.
I probably
Okay,
didn't give a
but-
fuck when I walked through Carleone, but would I know?
We-
Because I passed through.
Let me
There's a-
open up my Carleone
Nice.
document to see how easy it was to find.
We get
well,
the
you would know that there's a
benefits from-
university in Carleone,
Okay.
and it had its own thing.
We get a long rest, correct?
Yes, you all got
Mhm.
a long rest.
Okay.
Do we
Oh.
still have that book about different planes?
Yes, I was reading it to you while we were traveling.
Raskus, while we are traveling towards wherever, can I see that? I want to see if I can. I just want to look up something.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and as we're traveling to wherever we decide that we're gonna go, I'm gonna try to search the book for anything on getting to the Feywild.
Okay. Val Enos, you would know that the library in Carleone, since it is a big library for the university, is called the Inquiry.
Yeah, I'll just tell everyone. I passed through Carleone on my way to wherever we first met. I forgot the name, Winstead.
Mhm.
So I know that there is a decent-sized library if we need to do some research on the Feywild or the Astral Sea. We might
Didn't you
be able to
all
get some
have?
ideas.
Didn't you all have a hit out on you? Is that still an issue?
No.
Potentially.
No, we fixed that, but now everyone thinks that we caused this, so it might be another issue.
Oh, yeah, that is
Some
true.
major cities. I don't know. We might be fucked.
But our bounty technically is gone.
I think that's what I was
Taken care
talking
of.
about. So the answer is yes, but maybe no.
But yeah, but
Well,
also
they told us our bounty was taken care of.
Yes.
Like they got rid of it, but now everyone thinks that we caused whatever the fuck this is. So yes and no, basically, yeah.
Great.
Well,
what it?
I got this, and I put on the hat of disguise. But since I haven't actually attuned to it, I have it right.
Yes.
I
Please
haven't
tell me
actually
it just looks like
attuned
a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
There's no real picture of it. It's kind of like a beanie, is how I always envisioned it.
Oh.
It's like an
to it.
interesting beanie.
I was picturing like a witch's hat.
No, because that'd be too obvious. Because it's disguised self. So if it was a witch's hat, you'd still be able to hit it off of them. So it's a pretty tight-fitting hat,
I like
It's a
cowboy
swim
hat though.
cap.
basically. It's a skull cap.
Or yeah, get you a cowboy hat that has the strap on it. You can close up.
So. Yeah.
For cats.
I love imagining Enos with like one of those like typical like emo boy beanies. And like
yeah.
this like down like a
Cause
beaver cut.
tonight will be the
wearing-
night
My.
that we end the world over.
Yep.
again.
Yep. So Carleone.
I hate it here.
What are we thinking?
I guess Carleone is one of
Well, don't.
I mean,
Well,
do you
Go ahead.
guys?
we
I don't
need
know
answers.
if you wanna. Yes.
And a library might help us in getting some of those answers.
The last information you got about Carleone was the king is dead and the castle is in shambles.
So maybe
Coalfield-
not Carleone.
Coalfield is on the way, correct? Again, I
Coalfield
don't
is
have
backwards.
Yeah.
Um,
Hankala's
we
on
would
the
be
way.
back towards Moncala, right?
Yeah, like you could either go north towards Carleone, or you could head back east from where you started to Coalfield.
Or we could hang out in that tower until it all blows away. No. I'm
No.
You can just spend the rest of the campaign in the desert rotting away.
kidding. Yeah. No. I mean, do you guys? We definitely need to get somewhere with civilization. I need to make sure that some friends and some family are okay.
And that your family would be.
I don't know how the
Corleone.
post off. No. I don't know if the post office is even working during the apocalypse, but
Probably.
well, my dad was in Carleone at least.
So Coalfield is not on the way to Carleone.
No.
Ah, it switched for me. Okay.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
we're good.
Yeah, that is not the same direction.
Yeah, you're like
Oh.
you're just a little bit south of Honkala.
Okay. Well, we haven't been to Carleone, so let's do a hop,
Wait.
jump, and a skip over there.
You said all the capitals, the 5 capitals, were being attacked,
Yeah,
That's what it
Coalfield's
seemed
also
like.
being wombo comboed right now.
and it wasn't just the capitals. Oh, I
Yeah,
thought it was
yeah,
just the
they're
capitals
all.
on our whatever you
No.
call it.
Like when you
country,
guys
like,
saw the
divide.
entire thing get blotted out, you have a good idea that those orbs went to every single person on this plane of existence.
Fuck.
Yeah, we know we're safe.
That's
So
a
we're
big
closest
spot.
to Carleone. Let's just head to Carleone. And we know there's a library, we know people there potentially, and it gets us out of the desert the quickest.
Yeah.
You guys want to hit Honkala on your way, or are you just going to try and skirt right past and head straight to Carleone?
If we're running low on rations, we should. But if we can make it to Carleone,
You should. I
I'd
think
rather
you
go
have
straight.
like 4 or 5 days worth of rations left, and you also can hunt to get more and stuff
We
like
should
that.
be good. We should
is there
be
even
fine.
food in the desert to hunt?
There's small game, a lot of small game, vultures,
Rabbit.
rabbits, onkegs. Those aren't as tasty,
Okay.
but
Bug.
biggie biggie bug. So you just gonna
Okay.
head straight to Carleone?
Might
I
as
think-
well.
We should.
Yeah.
Personally, but
Okay. Give me perception checks for the first day, 2 of you.
I'll do it.
I
I'll
can do
do
the
it
other
too.
one.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
you got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
You got it.
Cool. 17 plus 7.
Damn.
That's 24.
Yeah. Okay.
11.
So the 24. This first day is rather quiet. Not much is really going on from what you can tell. You guys are keeping a pretty wide radius around Honkala. You start to notice the spires that are pierced out of the ground, which you do know to be like the markers towards Honkala. So you do just keep a nice wide berth around them. And by the end of the day, you make it to a section of the river that seems calm and far enough away from Honkala that no one should be really encroaching on your territory. I do need Constitution saving throws from everyone for the heat stroke that is potential.
Even me?
Yep, if you roll a natural 1, there's an effect for everyone.
Cool.
The DC is 5.
22.
Do we, and because we're not rolling it at, or I guess the DC is pretty low because of our gear. We're not
Yeah.
rolling at advantage, right?
Yeah, you all have amazing gear prepared for the desert.
You said if I roll a 1?
If anyone rolls a 1.
Okay, I didn't. I rolled a 2.
Ah. For a total of...
Oh, for a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh, then that's a 4.
Plus Eleanor is 3, you're fine.
Oh, then yeah.
Oh,
Like, that's like the thing, is you guys physically cannot fail because of Eleanor.
You're welcome. I got a 16.
Perfect. Everyone has no sunburn.
let's go.
second day, you have to travel over this river to keep heading north towards Carleone. So perception checks, 2 people.
Y'all can still do
got
it.
Okay.
I don't want to do it again.
I'll do it.
I'll do one.
Okay, Enos, you got it.
Okay.
I believe in you.
15.
Okay.
I rolled a 18.
You both notice a little bit off towards the west of the way that you're heading. It looks like some sort of giant metal structure. It looks like it's a giant helmet that's been put in the ground. Doesn't really make that much sense. But it's far off.
Would this show up in the map that we have?
You
The
do not
desert map
see it
that we
on the
have?
map, no.
Lovely.
How far
How-
is it from us?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably like 2 to 3 miles to the west of the straight head direction you're going.
Should we investigate it? I'll point it out to everyone else.
I don't care.
We can check it out.
I
Sure.
think we should keep going.
That also works. That probably honestly would be the best if we just kept going.
We
I
don't
mean,
have that many
my-
supplies.
My
Man.
my idea was just because it doesn't show up on the map that we found. What if it's something that they came in on? What if it gives us some answers?
I mean, we can, but we're gonna be risking running low on our rations if you guys are willing to take that risk.
Well, you said it's only 2 miles, right? It's only like what?
Yeah, it's
like
only
an
like 2 to
hour?
3 miles off of the track you're on right now. Probably like 40 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, we're not really deviating that much. Just like an hour detour.
Sure,
Brian, this
let's
should
do it.
sound familiar to you. As Brian, not Kai.
If I think it's... Oh, I think... Okay. Now I do.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway.
So it's about 40 minutes to an hour off the beaten track if you want to head over to it.
So let's do it. Let's go.
Let's
Just-
do it.
Okay. You start
Whoa,
making
whoa.
your way through this desert terrain, kind of starting to veer off from your original plan of heading straight for Carleone. You get a little bit closer, and this giant metal helm is probably 200 feet in size. It's extremely rusted. It looks like it's been here. Sun damage, rain. It's been through all the elements. And you see several of these little stone statues kind of surrounding it. Towards like the front of it. It's at like a pretty awkward angle where you could theoretically go inside of it. And at like the base of where the helmet is, where the helmet like neck hole would be, you'd see several of these little statues.
I don't like this, guys. I really don't like this.
I like do a I don't know, medicine check to see what ails them besides being turned to stone. Like, if this is natural.
Just
or
give me a
whatever.
regular perception check. You guys are still at a pretty big distance right now.
Okay. That is a 13.
Okay. You just see that there's gray variations of them. It's hard to tell, since you had seen Raskus and Eleonora get petrified just the other day. It's hard to tell if this is a petrification thing, if this is some kind of weird ritual statues of some kind. At this range, it's really hard to tell.
You
Okay.
said they're scattered, or is it
There's
they're-
like
are they,
just a
in
bunch of them out front. There's probably like 5 or 6 of them just scattered in random variations around.
And how do they look? Do they look like they were scared, or do they just standing
That's what
there?
the perception check was for. It's kind of hard to tell from this distance, unless you want to get closer.
Yeah, I'm getting closer.
Okay. I'm just trying to calculate how many days have just gone by. Just finished that first day. Second day is the third day. Okay. You get a little bit closer. Give me a perception check.
Ugh, no, 8.
Yeah. They just seem to be in weird positions. It looks like someone might have taken artistic liberties, maybe, but it doesn't look right. It looks kind of weird.
I'm good. I think we got other things to deal with. We can mark it and come back. This is, as someone who has been petrified before, I don't want to do it again. So let's not do this right now, please. Especially if Enos is the one that gets turned. We can't carry Enos.
I'm with Haraskis on this one.
Easily enough, you can mark it on your map.
We can mark.
Yeah, it's about there. It's just northwest of Honkala, about a day and a half away from it.
Okay. We can mark it on the map and come back to it.
You said it looks kind of like weathered, right?
Yeah, it looks
It's been
very
there
weathered.
for a while. Okay. It's not what I thought it was, so yeah, maybe it's not worth investigating.
Do I have it in Roll20? I do! Boom! I can show it to you.
Oh,
Are you guys even on this map?
Yes.
You see it. It is very cool looking.
That's scary.
Looking at it like that, does it look like it fits Rocky's head? Is that how big Rocky is?
No, because that's about the size of what the arena was, and that took up a good section of his back. His head was a lot smaller than that.
So it's bigger than Rocky's head.
I'd say Rocky's head is probably like 20 to 30 feet wide. And it was kind of like a turtle inset into his back. He wasn't very humanoid shaped. It was giant bulbous body, 2 arms, 2 legs, and the head kind of stuck out of the middle of the torso.
Okay. That's frightening. That's huge.
Yeah, Brian, you getting PTSD?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not my himbo, so I can't. It's a different situation.
How far away are we right now?
From this, we're about 200 feet away, probably.
And what do you mean PTSD? I love that moment.
Dude, it was cool. I love this encounter.
Okay, do you guys we want to leave? Yeah.
We can come back. As Brian is just leaking it, we can come back.
I want to look inside, but no, you guys. We do have bigger fish to
And
fry.
we don't know how to cure the petrification if it is what it is.
We do though.
You know how to fix it if it's a basilisk.
Yeah, if there's a creature involved, if it's magical from that helmet or something in the helmet.
Raskus, give me an Arcana check.
Oh boy.
Or just a regular knowledge check.
That's
Intelligence.
cocked. Intelligence are the same. 14.
You know that you have the capabilities as a cleric to fix petrification. You're not sure if you have it right now, though.
Would I know that is greater restoration?
Yes.
I do not have access to that spell.
It's like, I'm pretty sure it's a 5th level.
Correct.
But it's like,
So
you
one
know
day-
that clerical people have fixed petrification in the past.
I just can't do it right now. So, if I get that capability, you have my word we can come back.
All right,
You can come back.
we can come back. We have bigger things to do right now.
It'll still be here.
That's what you think.
I hope.
If a giant helmet disappears, I'm
Concerned.
losing my shit. Yeah.
But you all can continue making your way towards Carleone. I need another heat stroke check from everyone. Still DC 5. Really searching for that natural one. I know I roll 10s of them.
Shout out to Eleanor, really saving me again.
You got 2 twos. The best one is you're a fire elemental, so you.
I also rolled a 2 actually, but I have a +6, so just myself, I have a +6.
I got a 13.
Okay. Just no ones.
No ones, baby.
Good job, everyone. I'm proud of you.
Shout out to Eleanor, really holding
You
it down.
can somehow, especially as a fire elemental, just barely beat the minimum.
Yeah, just
Nailing it on the head. I'm fire. What are you gonna do, son? Burn me?
burn me? Too late.
So you continue on another day. You set up camp. You're probably about another day and a half, maybe 2 days away from Carleone. And you're basically out of the desert at this point. You've kind of entered back in towards like that weird mix of dirt and sand, and then it becomes rockier terrain, and then you start to find trails and stuff like that leading to Carleone. So no more heat stroke checks. Didn't get you with any of them. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's good. You guys over-prepared, so I can't do anything mean to you with you over-preparing. But the next 2 days go by, and at the end of the second day, you see these 70-foot high walls surrounding this city, where you would assume there to be smoke and flames. There is none. You can see that towards the center of Carleone itself, there's a large hill that goes upwards, and you can see sections of this beautiful castle just torn asunder. You don't hear any screaming.
That's good.
You don't see any fire. But you are at the end. You're approaching the entrance of the capital of Amora. And that is where we are going to end
Cool.
this
Never
week's
mind.
episode. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. And we've just started the final arc, potentially, of this campaign.
Ooh.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.